Welcome to the Geniuses Common Virtual Town Hall. I'm Gary Johnson, the platform guy, producer, whatever you want to call me. But I'm going to throw it over to our host, Bruce George, and then we're going to go to our first business entrepreneur. Bruce, it's all
I
yours.
appreciate you, Brother Gary. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody for coming through live in the archive. And we're very excited. I'm the founder of the Geniuses Common Movement and co-founder of Deaf Poetry Jam on HBO and April as well. And so the first guest that we have is Pancy. She's going to tell us the name of our organization and who she's affiliated with as well. And we're looking forward to that. So Pancy, take it away.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Pancy Nuckols. I am an independent wealth advocate with Wealth Transfer Alliance. I'm affiliated with Wealth Transfer Alliance, but my business is Foundation 360 Total Solutions LLC, powered by WTA, which is Wealth Transfer Alliance. And our mission is to get people off of probate and educate people on the importance of having a complete and comprehensive estate plan. A lot of us, as a people, we know about having a will, but we don't know about the importance of having a complete and comprehensive estate plan. So basically what we do different presentations to go around and educate everyone on how important it is to have a complete and comprehensive estate plan to protect our assets and to make sure that, we all got to leave here so that when we do leave here, our family members aren't burdened with, the problems of having to basically designate who gets what. So that way, with a complete and comprehensive estate plan, that will pretty much say who gets what, and it can't be held up in court by probate. So we just try to help educate our people on the importance of having that complete and comprehensive estate plan to avoid the probate process. And just to make it easier on our loved ones when we do transition, so they don't have to deal with that, having to go through probate, having to deal with all the expenses and stuff that they will incur if an estate, not so much as an estate, but if, a will has to go through probate. Because if you do have a will will go through probate. That's what a lot of people need to realize. A will go through probate. So that is basically what we do. Again, we just want to spread the word to our people because we don't get enough education on having a complete and comprehensive estate plan. So again, that's what I do, and that's what my other business partners do as well. We just educate our people, and not just our people, but everyone. But we specifically focus a lot on our people because we don't know how important it is to have that, complete and comprehensive estate plan set in place so that they just don't, our family doesn't have to deal with the issues that, that can be avoided once we do pass on if we have that complete and comprehensive estate plan. So again, that's our main purpose, is to help us to avoid probate during, once we transition. So,
Wow.
Well, Pancy, first of all, thank you very much for coming through. The Wealth Transfer Alliance is WTA is so needed. You're absolutely right about probate. A lot of people, when they have wills, they don't realize that they would have to go through probate. Some probate attorneys are like 2,500 and up. It's crazy. So even if the estate has $10,000 in it, you're paying $2,500 just to the attorney alone. Not to mention, it could take a year and a half to almost 2 years for everything to go through.
Or
crazy.
sometimes longer.
So
Exactly.
I didn't know that. I didn't know it was longer than that. Wow. And so what you're doing is amazing. Tell us about Foundation 360, your foundation.
Foundation 360 is actually the name that I pretty much came up with my affiliation with WTA. I mean, we're all independent wealth advocates with WTA. So we can, just easily go under the brand name of WTA, or we can come up with our own business name and, be powered by WTA. And that's what I did. So my business really just encompasses everything about WTA and my other business which is a travel business. So that's why I came up with Foundation 360, because it encompasses everything that I do. So that's pretty much why and how I came up with that name, Foundation
Okay.
360 Total Solution.
So what is the name of your travel business?
Live Your Dreams Travel.
Okay. Sounds good. That sounds good. And how can people get in contact with you?
My website for well, actually, I don't have a website. Well, I do have a website with for my travel business, and that's www.pancynuckles.intellitravel.com. And my website for Wealth Transfer Alliance is, I would have to send that because it's a pretty long web address, and I actually don't know it right offhand because it's affiliated with WTA. So I would have to, put that in the chat for everyone,
Okay.
for
That
Wealth
sounds
Transfer
good.
Alliance, and I'll do that.
Okay. Sounds good. And before you go, what are the names of the founders of WTA, Wealth Transfer Alliance? I know their names, but I want you to say.
Right. The president and co-founder is Brian E. Riley, and the CEO and other co-founder is Derek Johnson for Wealth Transfer Alliance.
Awesome brothers. I had an opportunity to see them, and by way of you, Sister Pancy, thank you very much for connecting those dots and being the linchpin. So thank you for coming through. Really appreciate you. And please drop that in the chat. Drop your information in the chat.
I definitely will. Thank you for
Sounds
having me.
good. Thank you. God bless.
All right. We've got Mr. Dunham. Are you ready to, you locked and loaded, ready to go? I probably should say locked and loaded these days, but
I'm
Mr. Chauncey Dunham.
ready to go.
All right. Well, we're gonna put the timer. People will understand. You got 3 minutes to talk about your genius and what you do. The clock starts now.
Okay, my name is Chauncey Dunham. I am the CEO of a Dante production, and what we do is produce musical concerts in and around the state of Florida. However, our concerts are pretty well focused, and they're set up as themed concerts. Right now, we're working on November the 1st. And what we're doing November the 1st is For the Love of Quincy Jones. In 19XX, I met Quincy, and I realized immediately that he was somewhat on the level of a genius as it related to music. When he passed last year, I personally feel he didn't get his due. Therefore, I gathered a team of other geniuses, and we put together a package, a musical package, and we're going to do a musical with all Quincy's works. Not all of it, because it's too much to do it all. And we've segmented it into 4 segments. One is jazz, one is pop, one is TV commercials, and one is Broadway. And we're going to do that in Daytona Beach, Florida on November the 1st. And that pretty much wraps up our year. We just stopped 2 weeks ago because it's taking so much effort to do Quincy. So we just did a concert 2 weeks ago, and that was called musically Opposites Attract. And what we did was take a jazz saxophonist and put him with an opera singer, and they did some amazing things. We had a sellout. It was very interesting. And after Quincy, it's time to take a rest and start working on 2026. That's it.
Wow. First of all, thank you for paying homage to Brother Quincy, who was a genius of a genius in terms of his musical acumen, his ability to be able to read people, to put people together, to match, music to people. He was just a genius on so many levels. What were some of the hurdles in terms of getting certain things cleared, or did you have to go, or you didn't go through any of those hurdles?
Yeah, the hurdles were expensive. I'll say that. All of the organizations that I am a member of have yearly dues. That means we're doing a show in November and our licenses expire the next month in December. So for 2026, we had to start all over again. Right now, the expenses for the various licenses run about $1,500. And that's multiple
Okay.
licenses. That's not just one.
Okay. Multiple licenses. Well, I thought it actually would be a lot more than that. So I'm surprised that, that it wasn't even more than that. So
Well,
that's
Bruce,
awesome.
to be honest, every time I use a picture of Quincy, I had to purchase the pictures, and
Okay.
that's not added to the licenses. So every time we use a picture, it has to be a picture that I've already paid for. So
Wow.
I haven't
Wow.
even counted that up yet.
Okay. Sounds good. That's a good point. That's a very good point. And so let me ask you a question.
Sure.
So, who's next? Is it too early to say who's next after you finish with Quincy? Who you going to highlight, like Miles Davis or Sonny Rollins or?
It's too early to answer that because I have sort of expanded the company. My son expanded it. And we're doing some enterprise development so we can start covering other countries. And I will be out of the United States for probably 3 weeks to a month, dealing
Okay.
with real estate agents to make a purchase in another country.
Got you. Got you. Got you. That sounds awesome, my brother. And I pray that God continues to bless you and your whole team with massive success. And I pray that you have blessed travels to and fro when you do travel out of the United States.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Make sure you don't wear a United States flag when you go out of the country. Please don't
Well,
do that.
wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. They're pretty calm in the Dominican Republic. I don't have to worry about
Oh,
that.
no, you're good there. You're good there. All right, you're good there.
And my son lives there.
Okay, now you're good there. Okay, sounds good. All right, I appreciate you, my brother.
Thank you.
All right.
We've got hopefully I'm pronouncing this correctly. Dominique Howard. Are you ready?
She's on mute.
Yeah, she's on
Yes.
mute. Okay.
There she goes.
Okay.
You sound a little muffled,
Yeah.
Dominique.
Uh-oh. How about
Well,
now?
Now you
that's
sound a little bit
better.
better.
It's a little bit better. Well,
Hey,
you know what?
Dominique.
Let me come
The
on.
show goes on. The show goes on. So there you go. All right. So you have 3 minutes to talk about your genius and all that matters with your business. Are you ready?
Again, my name is Dominique Howard, and I'm known as Nikki Howard, and I am the CEO and owner of Salute Tax Pro and also Anytime Taxes LLC. What Salute Tax Pro is, we are a service bureau, so we offer professional software to tax preparers. Our mission at Salute Tax Pro is to build 6 to 7 figure tax partners by offering training, mentorship, and low back office fees. Now, if you know anything about tax preparation software, it can cost anywhere from $200 to $3,000. Our tax software is $97 and it's built with the tax preparer in mind to help them build 6 and 7 figure income. So that way we don't take most of the fees that normally service bureaus take. So our vision statement, we are in business to empower tax professionals with innovative software, unmatched support, and transformative resources, enabling them to excel in their business and build lasting success. So they're able to build teams off of this software. It's not just, preparing taxes. You can actually build your team and go from there with this software. Also, we are the owners of Anytime Taxes LLC. We prepare personal taxes, also business taxes. And so that's in a nutshell, that's what I do. That's what I offer.
Well,
All
it's
right.
so good to have you come on board and on deck. And then that is definitely a nice price for your software, by the way. And so what I really appreciate about your company is that it's not like most companies where they just throw the software at somebody, but you do have support. So tell us what your process is. Like, let's say I come on board. How do you hold my hand to assist me in navigating through not only just the software, but just navigating through whatever it is I need to do to get everything done?
Meet with you one-on-one. You tell me what your goals are for your business as a tax preparer. You would tell me what your goals are, what you're looking to gain in the business, and I'm there to help you every step of the way, whether it's training, whether it's
Wow.
training your team, whatever it is that you need, we make it happen for you. You tell us
Wow.
what you need from us.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And how long has your company been in existence?
Salute Tax Pro has only been in existence for maybe a year and a half, but I have been in the tax industry for over 15 years.
Wow. I love it. I love it. I love it. And so with your business, are you like some tax professionals who will show you how to write this off and write that off? And do you advise people on, because a lot of people don't realize that they can write a lot of things off, whether they're LLC or INC or what have you. So do you assist people with that, educating them in terms of what they can write off?
Yes, sir, I do. We do have
Okay.
tax planning where I can talk to them about what they can write off with their business, or even if it's a personal tax situation, we can talk through that as well. If they're paying tithes, if they're giving to charities, we could talk through that as well to see what is going to be the best way to go, whether it to take the standard deduction or to, itemize. So yes, we do
Hmm.
offer that as well.
I love that. Let's say, because of the whole pandemic, scandemic, COVID, or whatever you want to call it, a lot of people went through a lot of financial hardship and was not able financially to hire or to do their taxes. So they do have these tax programs that helps and assist people that went through hardships. Do you assist people with that as well?
Yes, sir, I do. Because with us, yes, I'm a business, but it's not always money driven, if that makes sense. So I
Okay.
recognize people do have hardships. So yes, I do walk them through that, and it's not always at cost.
Oh, wow. Wow. I love that. So there are programs that are legit that could assist people who fell on hard times in terms of getting caught up, right?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you very much. And how can people reach you?
They can reach me at anytimetaxesllc.com or through my phone number, 573-337-4107. I'm also on Facebook at anytimetaxesllc.com with Facebook and at Salute Tax Pro.
I love it.
Hold
It's good to
on,
have
hold
you on
on,
board.
hold on, hold on. Can you do that again? I'm trying to
Abs-
write it down.
Absolutely. I can put it in the chat. I'll send you the information
Please
through the
do.
chat.
Please do.
And I'll make sure that when this is polished up and edited, that people will be able to see that on the screen.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you. Appreciate you coming through.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right.
All
Thank you.
right. Bruce,
Bruce,
that about
before
does
you
it.
do that, Bruce, I got a question.
Sure. Sure.
Some of the people that are on are very valuable to others. Can we start making it a habit of sharing their information?
Yeah, that's important. Yeah, absolutely. The goal is to entree them into the Geniuses Common movement where they can do business with each other and do business, and people that's in the town hall, whether they're in the movement or not, can do business with each other. So that's a great question. Absolutely. We need to definitely start implementing that where people can exchange information and all that, because this is what the whole town hall is all about.
Yep. And I'll make sure that stuff is visible in the finished product.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I don't know where
Yes.
everybody's geographically located, but seeing that we have somebody on that does travel, we might need some hotels in Florida for Quincy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Absolutely. Absolutely. We have people that's in travel in the Genius Becoming movement. So I can definitely look into some people in terms of travel. But we do have, yeah, we have quite a bit of people.
Well, Pansy says she's one.
Oh, Pancy. Oh, that's right. Pancy says she's into travel.
Right
That's
here.
right.
Yep, right here
That's
with
right.
us.
Pancy says she's into travel. That's right.
And
That's
as
right.
far as taxes are concerned, I might be willing to change my business to someone else.
Wow. Wow.
I tried to do that one lightly.
Okay.
That's the value of these town halls.
Yeah,
I
you never
agree.
know who you're going to meet. Absolutely. So this is great.
Well, what we'll do, we will wrap this up. You give me 48 hours, Bruce, it'll be at your internet doorstep in your
Okay.
inbox. And
Okay.
then you, as one of the famous artists say, you do what you do. Ray Charles say, do what it do, you know?
Do what it do. I'm going to definitely do what it do.
Yeah.
And it's good to have Pancy and everybody on board, Chauncey and everybody coming through. It was good to have everybody. So we're going to make it happen, Captain.
All right.
My son did sit in. And
Does he want to
listen
say
in.
anything? Is he good? Is he?
No, Gary.
Okay. I didn't think so. But I didn't want to assume. Assume nothing. Remember, assume nothing.
He is listening to all of this.
Okay.
Sounds good. All right. So have a wonderful rest of your week, everybody. And thank you, Gary, for doing your thing, as always.
You got it. Give me 48 hours and everybody will look like they've been in hair and makeup. So we good.
That was good. I appreciate it. God bless.
All right. See y'all later.
Take care. All right.
Okay.
On base, y'all.